Good morning, everyone. 30 days of mourning, March 18th, 2021. Today is one of those days I kind of consider a Kateri overload hangover day, so I took the day off of work. Knew I was wanted to write a blog. I didn't realize I was going to get to the point after some coffee and a little. I'm like, oh, why don't I read my thoughts? But the hangover day is because yesterday was Kateri's birthday, St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. For St. Patty's Day, Kateri's birthday, I moved her into her new home. 2021. St. Patrick's Day, the holiday, really doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, I'm not Irish, I don't drink, and I don't care if I know the true story behind the dude. For me, it's all about Kateri, because it's her birthday. Since she was Irish-Italian, she loved that she was born on St. Patty's Day. So for her birthday this year, I decided to move her from the box the crematorium housed her in to her new home, the Clean Canteen bottle. And then I moved her from the jelly cupboard to the front room so that she could be with her plants. My plan was to take the day off from work to be home and just kind of remember some of the fun times we had celebrating Kateri's birthdays. Like going to the ocean in March while wearing little green hats for the 3-hour drive, just to be festive. I remember one birthday morning we went to George's coffee shop in Gloucester. Gloucester? Gloucester? And I got to listen to her and the line cook persuading Dean, the owner, to put the Pogues on the radio, which he did. Sometimes it was all about the Baileys. Being drunk from little plastic green beer mugs, 1 ounce at a time. Most of the time for her birthdays, it was just the two of us. I don't really ever recall her talking about having a party until her last birthday in 2018. Yeah, that was rough. I can look back on it now with a certain amount of fondness as I remember how much love was in our little red schoolhouse for her on that day. And how much love she had for our friends and family who were there. And those who were not. And for life, even in those times. But that only goes so far. It was her last birthday. I haven't exactly gotten over that. Hence the snot and tears coating my mustache and face right now when I was writing my actual blog this morning in bed. But this is about today. And how I celebrated Kateri's birthday with her by myself. Widower notes and thoughts about moving Kateri to the Clean Canteen on her birthday. I moved her into the Clean Canteen myself. The funeral home said they have a machine made specifically for this type of thing, but I wanted to do it at the schoolhouse. I figured that even if some of her fell onto the floor between the floorboards, it just meant that part of her will always be home. I know she would have dug that. I made the move on the wood stove using a ceramic cup with shamrocks on it. This one. Yes, I've cleaned it. And a funnel. I know, classy. It was close. For a moment, I didn't think she was going to fit, and I started thinking about what other vessels I could put her in. Ball jars were going to be the solution, but thankfully, it didn't come to that. Right after the move into the bottle, I went and had an outdoor fire. I think after the day of work, after receiving texts of love and support from friends and family, and then moving Kateri into the Clean Canteen in the evening, I just needed to get into the woods, out of service, and take a moment to breathe while staring at some flames dancing for a bit. As I wondered if bears had started coming out yet. I put Kateri on the old red school desk in the room with the plants that her brother had given her when we first bought our little red schoolhouse. He gave me a table saw. I'm still amazed at how heavy she is. Not trying to be rude. While making the move, I realized it was the first time in 2 years, 10 months, and whatever days that I actually touched Kateri physically. Although they're her cremated remains, I mean, it's Kateri, and I literally felt her. It was a powerful moment that I hadn't thought about until it was happening. And it caught me by surprise. I'm thankful to everyone who reached out to me on Kateri's birthday. The love was simply overwhelming. I've got some good peeps in my life. Happy birthday, babe. Wish we were celebrating the day together. Yeah. Good peeps. Yeah. Well, I guess that's what happens. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this coffee. And relax the rest of this Kateri overload hangover day. Remember the good times. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of fun times, and I have a lot of good people and a lot to be thankful for. So I hope you guys can recognize those things in your life. And I hope you have a good day. Love to all y'all. Take care.